Then I kept saying, man, let me go ahead and get out of here. And I ended up running that move.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and
That nigga got me, boy. I can't even lie. That nigga played his ass off.
The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where are you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The offense will have to use its first timeout.
Then we played my home last time. He must be mad too about something. Man, that was my motherfucking best team. I let that bitch go. Oh, shoot. I ain't put up the string.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that throw route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver continuing to come back to his QB.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Man, who you got? No,
quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple points.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
They're throwing for it on fourth down.
Come on, man.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
There no press.
They get it to the 33.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
Just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Right there.
He's in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a groove.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Snags it over the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. Past the 40. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfect. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception. Nice return for the touchdown.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
Makes a grab over the middle, and he's knocked down.
Well, not a lot the defense could do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Fires and picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Murphy. Makes the grab, it's Pringle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And the Ducks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll send the back in motion. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Back to pass.
I just knew you was going with him.
What a great job by the defense that time.
Motherfucker.
Coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. All down, move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter, because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Skips away from pressure. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Lets it go. Got his man to the
Come on, Latte. You gonna be faster than that.
And Oregon has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete.
Probably driver, yeah, dog.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later. And you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Oh, good.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And they're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on, man. What the fuck are y'all doing? God damn.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a
nigga,
and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida is currently ahead of the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over Baylor. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone.
Wow.
You got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
That's all shit down.
Down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute it.
Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Defender all over him. Knocked him over the ground.
Threw it straight to that nigga. Look at that.
Just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They'll run play action.
Wow!
The defense rises to the occasion.
That's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing, but you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
That nigga, man.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end.
Come on, man. What the fuck is y'all doing?
This offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? On On second and goal, they go right back to it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good hand, boy.
As he was looking for his man right.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal.
Nigga got me, boy. All right there. Oh, that nigga got me, boy. I ain't lying.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's how you take advantage of.
I knew you were thinking about it.
27 yards.
You like, I wonder if he gonna pick him up. That nigga pick me up too.
This lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. RPO complete to open the drive. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it over.
He ain't even drop. I think you came in on the blitz.
How scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the
I'll
staple.
come back.
As you want with Oregon teams, the ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Headed to the end zone.
And move that little ass out of the way.
Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continue to find the
Stretch their ass out.
to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to test the right side with this one. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. Mark it at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And this will be
Oh, boy, you had some.
forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to fire deep.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
Come on,
That
dude.
is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down
These
there.
niggas ain't knocking the
The
ball
offense
up.
will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Oh, hauled that one in there. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out.
That's right, let's go.
The attempt is
Boy, I don't know. I think I'm better than you this year.
remain all not enough.
Well,
I'm gonna run
that
for
was an automatic 3. Not so fast.
Oh, all right. What you gonna wear? What you gonna wear?
Just enough time to get one more snap.
All right, put it by the wall.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now what you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of
How did you miss him? How did y'all miss
what we do. We're just going to
him?
do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Man.
Offense gets set for second down. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Makes the grab. It's Casper. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a really nice looking throw. When I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Quick catch on third down. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. These little gains can start to add up as it gets up to 34.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Aztecs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The toss to the outside. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over it.
That's a backbreaker for the offensive coordinator, because the first down they ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down.
Come on, man. Why y'all ain't over there, dude?
He puts him in business
God,
across the
wow.
50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Now, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Get on, dude.
Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's raining. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down.
Let's go home, baby. Let that nigga haul that bitch for a little one more thing.
More about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
Sent to you, Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so
You
I
just
can
need him
be
to
a
hold it
DB,
one
I
more
can be
second
a
than he
receiver,
was.
I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this
You were
point in the
slow.
game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say,
what I just
understanding
did.
that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Welsh. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire.
I knew I said.
A strike downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Fires to the right. Makes the
Hit that move.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They go to the ground. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the right.
All right.
Can't make the connection.
All right.
3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
All right. Let's go, baby.
For the 4th time today.
We're home.
Struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like
Oh, they talented.
from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Why my man ain't blocked? God, dog.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Murphy. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Intercepted
game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Casper. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out to the 45.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking
Out route, getting in trouble every time.
This defense just has not had an answer here.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. I hope he don't get it.
Touchdown, Ducks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
The other one wild.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Hey, you got a speed receiver
Yes,
on your team, fella?
ready to go back
On Florida State?
Well, they had
A
that
speed
last
receiver.
drive
You ever
a
recruit
little
the
bit,
speed?
David, but then the mistake just
Man, how they develop
And those
this?
mistakes are going to
I ain't got one yet.
He wants to go deep. And it's in.
They develop good.
Looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, this has been a
They
day
get faster like up there in the 90s.
quarterback, and I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero.
I don't know, getting
He hasn't been.
Oh,
He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college. He would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Murphy. And he dropped it. It looks like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying play action.
Well, you didn't say nobody.
The pressure and down he goes at the 22.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't
I ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Caught over the middle. It's busted. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. With the catch, it's busted. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Defense looks like they're coming. Quick completion on the out. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out the
Get out of the way, boy. We gone.
Got
He in the end zone.
He's up
You're getting that cut off, man. I'm about to cut him off, coach.
This game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 32 over Baylor. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Oh, they're after him! And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's raining. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the defense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
You got to give this quarterback a ton
I
of
told
credit
you to
because
throw
he
it at me.
showed
I was
tremendous
like, shit, I ain't gonna hurt
confidence in that. He wasn't just trying to
nobody.
throw to the sticks. That was being
Yeah,
aggressive
my
and
shit.
throwing it down the field. Not a high
My
percentage
shit
throw,
suck,
but he
bro.
had
Alright,
confidence in
man.
his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
I can't make a play
And
on
this
the ball
game's
for
starting to take
nothing.
away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
Got his man downfield. The 2-minute timeout
Well,
arrives.
you can't cover no fucking man.
In college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Rush is on him. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the board and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that miss.
There he goes. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. They'll ride the hot hand. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out because this wasn't a great day. And that's
I would have been jumped out of the bridge.
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and...
What's up? You want the basketball game? Or no? You ain't gonna play it?